everybody. Welcome back.
Welcome back
to Wealth Wednesday.
Wealth Wednesday, that's right. Here we are. Good old Wealth Wednesday, where we want you to have wealth in your relationships and wealth with your money. That's
Absolutely.
for sure. So we're really excited to be here today. This is a fun one. This whole month we've been talking about financial infidelity.
Yep.
That's lying, cheating, hoarding money inside of your relationship and how it ruins relationships. And we've been talking a lot about that. We've got a number of different reasons for financial infidelity and why it happens inside of a relationship. We're going to tackle one today, and that is money secrets. Oh,
and
my goodness.
We've got some great examples
We
that
do.
we found.
Hilarious.
People sending us in and just different. It's amazing what you can find online by Skype, just by typing in money secrets. And so we've got some really funny ones.
We've got ones that we've heard about, and then also ones we did see.
And then a couple that people have sent us, said, hey, this is a crazy money secret that I used to do or my parents used to do or whatever.
Yes.
So we're talking about money secrets.
Oh, and before we start, we love thumbs up, we love comments, we love questions, we love hearts flying across the screen. That's so fun. So please engage with us. And if you're listening to this after the fact, please just continue to make comments and give any ideas that you have, because, money secrets is just so prevalent inside of relationships. And so how do we stop it? But we thought it'd be fun to start with some of the craziest ones.
And give us more examples, because if you go, oh my gosh, that's not nearly as bad as what I did, or not nearly as bad as what my parents did. So let's jump in.
My parents, not me.
Right. If you want to call it, if you want to blame your parents, they're not here anyways.
Yeah.
So so let's jump in. I'm actually not going to do the first one. You got to do the first one, because this one's...
right here. This is crazy.
Oh,
all right.
I'll do the first one. You got to do the second one.
Okay.
So this one I love. It says, I would cut back by keeping the ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise packets from fast food restaurants and filling the bottles at home. My spouse would die if he found out I did this.
Okay, so
you're going into a restaurant. Let me get this right. You're going to the restaurant. You're taking those little crazy little packets, and then you're cutting the tops and you're squeezing them into the current bottles.
Creepy.
Gross. Like, I can say for me, if she did that, I'd have a freaking heart attack, because I'm a big expiration date guy. How do you know? Expiration. I love you for being a follower, but that's disgusting. Stop that. Okay, you can do the next one.
Imagine, finding out that your spouse did that? How long would it take you? When you just go, get French fries or whatever, and you're, already... You have to, use 5 just for your own little self.
And wouldn't you notice, your spouse, taking handfuls of ketchup and mayonnaise and mustard out of the... personally, I'd be like, okay.
That's creepy.
Whatever.
So creepy.
Okay, so that's just weird.
Okay, so this one, Scott's like, I'm not saying that one. I'm like, okay, I gotta say it. Okay, so this one, my sister-in-law, so, see, that's the code word.
Blame it on your sister-in-law.
My sister-in-law used to hide money from her husband in the tampon box. Okay.
I have to say genius idea.
Because you're never gonna look at my tampon
No,
box.
dude, we don't like buying them in the grocery store. We're not going to buy them at Walgreens for you, unless you're way holding it over our head like we messed up really bad the night before. But literally, no, genius. I think her name was, it looks like it's
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, job well done. If you're trying to hide your money, which we're not advocating at all.
No.
But it was a good call, because no man's going to go looking there for money.
Okay.
I wouldn't have.
Okay, you can't even say the word. Okay.
No, I can't.
All right. Now this is a crazy one, all right? We're going to call this one the fake drain, all right? My father, a plumber, would make fake drains in the garage. They looked just like real drains, but held a pipe full of money. Now the downside was, after he passed, we had to look into every single drain.
He must have had a big garage.
It's kind of weird.
His garage has 17 drains. Maybe a little overkill, but he was a plumber.
That's true. So, he probably wanted all those drains.
So when my grandpa died, and we were moving my grandma out into a care facility because she had Alzheimer's, we were going through all their books, and we found Social Security checks dating. This was before they did automatic deposit, but we found Social Security checks tucked in books. We went through all the vents in the house. We found shoe boxes full of $1 and $5 bills. A lot of it because they were just depression kids. But in this case, You know, it makes you
But
wonder.
her my personality.
Right, right. They were scared. But the reality is, hiding money, people get really creative doing it. And whether you're hiding it from, I don't know, the government, or you're hiding it from your spouse, my gut says it's probably more hiding it from your spouse or your kids. Yes. But that was, I mean, good for you, dude. You know, you were a plumber. You used your skills to hide money, to which I say, job well done. Okay, this is a weird one.
This is a weird one. Okay.
I'll read this one.
Okay.
I take a can and I take the top off. I either discard or eat the contents of the can, put the money back inside the can, and put it back into canned goods part of her pantry. The secret is, this is really weird. The secret is the type of can opener you use. There's a type that cuts from the sides, so when you put the top back on, it looks unopened.
So the secret is the kind of can opener.
Right. Well, not only kind of can opener, but clearly what she's eating. So I don't know, you go buy some nasty canned vegetable, and then, which is kind of partially genius, because if Bethany put money in a canned vegetable, I'm not eating a canned vegetable. I don't even like vegetables. I hate vegetables. So I think that's genius.
Salad.
Well, yeah, I guess I do like salad. But don't give me a can of green beans and say, hey, eat those up. That's our healthy part of the meal, because I'll never do it. So you could literally do that. Yeah. If you did with a can of green beans, filled it with cash, stuck it back, it would sit there for years. This is how bad it is. I was going through our pantry, and I disregarded some corn, canned corn. It's disgusting. The corn's just floating in water. Gross. Anyways, it expired in 2011.
That's right.
It's been in our pantry for like 6 years. Ugh. So I actually like this one.
Do you?
Yeah, I like the can idea.
We're supposed to be talking about what you're not supposed to be doing.
Right, yeah. I mean, if I was gonna hide money, which I don't, the can I like.
And make sure you get the right type of
sauerkraut.
It cracks me up how.
Think about sauerkraut can. Who the hell eats sauerkraut? Oh, sorry. But who does? I mean,
we're not swearing.
My family is German, and so we used to get sauerkraut a lot. And,
yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
well, the thing that cracks me up is that she's more excited about the way that she did this, the kind of can opener. I mean, here's the secret. She doesn't even care that she's like hiding money from her spouse. She cares that you use the right kind of can
respect
opener.
her ingenuity.
Okay, all right. All right. Now, this is crazy. All right. My ex-boyfriend had a bad habit of going through my purses looking for money to buy beer.
Yeah, buy beer. I'm glad he's your ex-boyfriend.
Exactly.
Loser.
I started hiding money inside my winter coat. I cut a very small hole in the armpit area of the inner layer and stuffed the bills into my coat. Now here's the tip. No coins. She's like, don't put coins in there. Because like when you're moving the coats, you can kind of hear it.
Yeah, like she hear the jingle. Or she reaches up to grab something, a quarter comes flying out of her armpit.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, that one was a little weird.
All right, now here's one. I don't know how interesting this is.
This is for all you carpenters out there.
Exactly.
And you woodworkers.
There you go. Do you have a solid wood door in your home? I mean, this is like, 5 tips to hide money from your spouse. Okay, chisel out a niche in the top of the door. You can actually go close to the entire length of the door and run it about 2 to 3 inches deep if you're careful. Even documents can be rolled tightly, can fit in there. It's a great place to have to hide your money from your kids who pilfer cash from you. So this is like when you want to hide the money from the kids.
And then she says, he ends up putting at the end, he says, no one has ever found it yet. Really?
Really excited about
So it's a really good idea in case your house catches on fire, because Lord knows in a wood door it won't burn up.
That's right.
But, I mean, you literally have to take your door off, chisel for your hiding compartments. I mean, another great idea, but can you imagine how much work that is? Like you're chiseling. Not getting too close because you don't want to mess the door up. Another one, probably not the best idea to put change in that. Because if you slam your door, you'd be like, what's that rattling noise?
Yes.
It would give it away.
Yes.
But, we make light of this and we laugh about this. But the reality is that these were so funny, and we had so many people give us examples. I've heard everything from, we had one of our friends who hid all of her cash in her bra drawer.
Yes.
We've had, we could go on for hours on these stories. But the reality of these stories is, really, what is the goal? what is the purpose of the person hiding the money? And it goes right back to what we talked about in week 1, which was financial infidelity. Lying, cheating, hoarding, and hiding money from your spouse or your significant other. And that's what we really want to tell you. There's no way for your relationship to move forward if this is a common practice.
Right.
We understand all that. We see it from couples all over the place. So if you are, chiseling out doors,
or
you're
cutting
not
out
going,
armpits,
or
Ew.
yeah, or even
the ketchup.
The ketchup one. That's
just
just gross. I can't even touch that. But I'm sorry. You're probably gonna defriend the money couple, but seriously, I almost gagged when I heard that. So that's not really hiding money. That's just taking savings and getting gross with it. So. Anyway, we're not doing a good job of transitioning to the serious part of this.
No, we're not.
But we're going to get serious.
Okay.
Okay, we're there. You have to go away if you're going to continue to laugh.
Okay.
I'm transitioning to financial infidelity. All right, I'll get in the middle of the screen. Anyways, but we really do want you to think about the extremes that she's over here laughing. It's not going well. It was one time we were on KDVR with Chris Parentes and Kathy, 2 of my favorite people. And you can look at this on our YouTube channel. I lost it on live television. And I didn't kind of lose it. I completely, totally lost it. And Kathy, Chris's counterpart on the show, we were making eye contact, laughing hysterically while they were trying to do the interview. So this is kind of payback, although that was live television. And this is, it's live, but we're not in a studio environment. So anyways, we just want to make sure that you're keeping some perspective. Are you ready to join the group again? No? Okay. We just want to make sure that we were giving you really good perspective on the fact that if you're going through this, if you're working this hard to hide money from your spouse or your significant other, it's probably not helping the relationship. As a matter of fact, in weird ways, it's probably hurting the relationship. Why? We always find out. You always find out. Sooner or later, you're going to find that secret stash. There's going to be hurt feelings. So we want to make sure you don't have to go all CSI. You don't have to go all Rambo and chisel out your doors. We want to make sure that you're talking about your money, that you're making sure that financial infidelity doesn't weasel its way into your relationship. And how do you start? First thing that you do is you just stop. You stop the financial infidelity straight in its tracks. You stop hiding money for the sake of hiding money, and you start talking to your spouse about the fears that you have, because all of this is fear-based. All this hiding, all of the miscommunication, all the financial infidelity, it's fear-based. And it's because the person that you're in a relationship, you can't trust. You can't trust with money. So you need to start fleshing that out as a couple. We're going to continue to give you information, helpful steps to make this happen. Thank you. Are you joining me now?
Yes.
Okay, she's coming back into the picture.
I'm done now.
Thank you for joining us for Wealth Wednesday.
Yep.
Our goal, our purpose, what our dream in this life is to reduce the divorce rate. Our dream is to make your relationship awesome and to let money never stand in the way again. So make your relationship more wealthy and make yourself more wealthy.
Your relationship's worth it.
It's worth it.
It
so
is.
Thank you so much. And as always, make it happen.